just for backup, I'm recording here too. Welcome everyone. This is our review class. So basically the 11th class of level 1. We're going to spend about an hour and a half today, a bit less now, reviewing all the important things that we did in the last level. Now, I hope you've had the chance to go through them too, and that you'll participate with me. I'm going to ask a lot of questions, and I expect you to answer them. Okay, Andre? It's okay. You have some very good backups in Chechi and Eric. I trust you guys. We're gonna make it. Okay, so now I'm gonna share my screen with you so you can see the notes. All right, so what was the first topic that we discussed? Do you remember? In the
Diacritics.
Diacritics. It begins with die. I don't like that.
What?
It begins with die. I don't like that.
Well, if you do them wrong, it feels like it every time. It's like, oh no, got that one upside down again, got that one mixed up. But it's mandatory. You cannot go without them, that's for sure.
Someone told me once it sounds like diacritics. Die, you critics. Diacritics. Okay, please tell me what the Romanian diacritics are.
We have the and the A.
This is A.
Yes,
So
and then there's the stump in the stomach. A. Oh.
How do you pronounce that?
Oh.
Yeah. Now it sounds like a punch in the stomach. And there is another one that sounds the same. It's this. Yeah. And I'm so happy I have improved my teaching technology because now I can do this thing. And these are both pronounced the same.
They pronounce the same, okay. This I always confuse. So 2 punch in the stomach.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the stomach sound.
I remember trying to learn my first Romanian word when I got here for first time, like smântână. It took me like a week.
Maybe not the best choice for your first.
I know, but I wanted to eat it, right? I wasn't vegan by then. And I was like, get me this smântână.
I still cannot pronounce pâine.
You just pronounced it, Eric, and you did it well.
Every time I do it, I get a laughter from Raluca and Dominic. That's unbelievable. So I stopped doing it. Bread.
Oh, pâine.
And they're always laughing like I'm doing it wrong. Maybe they're just messing with me, but I'm very insecure bread-wise.
You had to drop the carbs.
Yeah, well, actually, I did. Not because of that, but that's a good one.
So no quesadilla for you, and no.
Oh, yes, I'll make my exceptions.
So guys, the first one is called U din A because it comes from
that's a name.
Yeah, and the second one is U din E because it comes from letter E. And what is the rule for using them? U din A is always in the middle of a word.
Or the end.
Yes.
Oh no, that one is never in the end. That's correct. And that one is in the beginning.
Or end. Yeah, so if you spell Romania, are you going to choose U din E or U din A?
Romania is with the roof on top first. It's in the middle of the word.
Is it U din E or U din A?
With the
Adina.
Yes, there you go. You've got this. Now tell me the other two diacritics.
The ts and the sh.
Yes, wonderful. Okay. You know the diacritics. I expect you to write with diacritics at the exam. Yeah. I have countless examples why not using diacritics just creates a lot of confusion, because there are words that completely change meaning when you use diacritics. So the classical example, fată versus față. Yeah, you know the difference between these? Or peste versus pește. Or desert versus deșert.
Klaus, sorry, the first diacritic, this one always goes in the end, the one that holds the water. We are always going to find it at the end of the word?
Oh, well, not necessarily. You can find it anywhere.
Okay.
I don't think there are any words that begin with a, but apart from that, you can find them anywhere.
Okay.
But the one with the roof is never at the end.
No. Exactly. That would never at the end.
Unless it's udin I. Yeah, this one. You
yeah.
At the end.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So what is the difference between these two? Fata and față.
Fata, it's a girl. And fața, it's a face, right?
Yes, it's a face.
Ah, yeah, I know that.
What is peste?
It's like I don't know how to translate the word. It's like when you say peste tot, it's like everywhere. Ah,
over or
over.
Yeah, it's like over or on top. And pește?
Fish.
Fish.
Yeah, that's fish. So you could literally say peste pește over the fish. You add some mușdei, mușdei, the garlic juice. Dessert and dessert.
Dessert is dessert, right? Like
And dessert, that's a desert. Yeah.
Oh, okay, dessert.
That's just as confusing in English.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is why it's very important to use diacritics. Or one other example that I will probably include in the test. Plouă and ploua. What's the difference between plouă and ploua?
Ploua, it's the noun, right?
No, that's ploaie.
When it's raining?
Ah, ploaie, yeah. Ploua.
Ploua means it is.
It's raining.
Or it rains, because we don't make this distinction. It rains or it is raining. And ploua, that's in the past. Yeah, it means it was raining. And you have countless examples where the word is in the present and the one with a is in the past. Okay, so please use diacritics. Bună dimineața, Alan. Bine
Morning. Neța.
The next topic on our list is what?
Coffee.
Letter groups.
Oh,
Greetings.
Ah, the letter groups. Yeah.
Remember these. What are the letter groups? So you have two pairs of letter groups. You have 2 letter groups and 3 letter groups. And the only difference between the 2 letter groups and the 3 letter groups is what? In the middle, you add a H.
H.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ce, ci.
Si, ceci.
Salut, Andrei. Aici sunt.
Ce, ci.
De.
No, not yet.
Oh. G.
De,
G.
and G.
G.
G, yes. Okay, and now we take these and we put a H in the middle. And instead of there, now we have what?
Yeah.
Ke.
Ke. Ah, ke. Ke. Ki.
Ki.
G.
Ge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Și ghi.
G. Okay. So there are many ways that you can group these to have them make sense for you. Yeah, so one way is to look at this column and think, oh, there's a group of 4 on the left and 4 on the right, and the only difference is that we added this page. Or you could see these are with che, and these, the other ones are with je. Yeah. Or you could say these are with e, chi, ji, ki, gi, and these are with e. So there are many ways you can order them. Anyway, this is very logical and very predictable. So you have the ch sound here and the j here, ch and j. And because you add the h, that sounds like a k and g, g. And that's it. If you can remember the, I don't know how to write the ch sound, like ch, like in choo-choo.
Yeah.
And j, like in general. Yeah. And here is just a regular k and g. So these are the letter groups. What was the next topic? One of you saying something?
Saying hi, bye, nice to meet you, saluting, no?
Exactly. So what greetings do you know in Romanian?
Bună dimineața.
Dimineața.
Bună seara.
Bună seara.
Formal.
Salut.
Something and informal.
Bună dimineața.
Yes. Salut.
In memory of Greg, I have to say Doamne ajută.
In memory.
Oh, he's absent, no?
That sounds like he's not among us anymore, Eric. But
Yeah.
In loving memory of. I mean, he's absent, so I'm just going with that for now.
Greg, if you see this, I apologize for your friend's behavior.
Your friend is keeping you up to be here. Part of the deal. Come on, that's very nice.
So, bună dimineața, salut. What else? Let's take all the moments of the day. What do you say?
Bună dimineața, bună ziua, bună seara.
Bună ziua, bună seara.
Noapte bună.
Yes.
La revedere.
La revedere.
O zi bună.
La revedere. O zi bună. I did say see you tomorrow.
How was like I kiss your hand or something like that?
Ah, this is super formal.
Să rămână, să rămână. Să rămână.
So you spell it like this, but you pronounce it să rămână. Yeah.
Să rămână.
Pe mine.
Pe mine, that means me.
Pe mâine.
Yes.
Pe mâine.
See, this puine and muine and lemuie, they're almost impossible. And the lemuie, if you do it wrong, it's also very funny, apparently.
Yes. So, pe mâine, să rămână. Transylvanian greetings. What Transylvanian greetings do you know? How do you say hello in Transylvania?
Salut, we said already.
Ah, servus, yes.
Servus, servus.
Servus. Sometimes pronounced servus.
Servus.
You could also say ciao, pa,
Pa.
or papa, papa. See you soon.
Pe curând.
Pe curând.
Pe curând.
What if someone comes visit you and you want to say welcome here?
Bine ați venit. Sau bine ai venit. Bine ai venit.
Bine
Ați venit.
welcome here. And so this is formal. Or plural, yeah. Because if you talk to more people, then you also use this. And informal. And that is bine ai venit. And what might someone reply?
Bine te-am văzut? Sau bine?
That I saw you.
Nu.
Bine te-am găsit.
Yeah.
Bine te-am găsit.
Happy that I found you. No?
Yeah. Well, I found. And the formal one for bine te-am găsit. So instead of them, you will say
Vam.
V-am.
bine v-am găsit.
Wow.
Yeah. So what is the polite way to say you? So the informal is
Dumneavoastră.
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 Dumneavoastră. Yeah, you're gonna have to know all this stuff. How do you ask someone how they are?
Cum ești?
Yeah, cum ești? Or
Ce faci?
Ce mai faci? Ce faci is what are you doing?
yeah. Ce mai
mai
faci?
faci?
Ce mai faci sounds nicer.
Ce mai faci?
What if you want to make these more formal? What is the only thing that you need to change?
Cum sunteți?
Cum sunteți? So you put it in plural. Yeah. Or ce mai faceți?
Ce mai faceți?
Ce mai faceți? And how would you reply? I'm fine.
Bine.
Bine.
Yes, Andrei, you remember.
Bine și tu?
How do you say thank you?
Mulțumesc.
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 Mulțumesc. So and so?
Așa și
Așa și așa.
Cum si, cum sa?
Sănătate. Sănătate.
Mulțumesc.
Salut, dinero y amor.
That is,
We say like this in
Money and love?
Spanish. Yes. First health, after money, and after love. You know,
oh,
the normal order.
I used to say noroc for
Noroc.
sneezes, and if someone sneezes more, I'm like, okay, sănătate, because
Oh, they do believe Tsuika helps against it, so.
what helps against it?
Tsuika, a glass of Tsuika a day keeps the doctor away, no?
Well, tough luck. I hate suika, so
Yeah, I don't think anybody drinks it because they like it, but
Oh,
you'd be surprised.
oh man, it really depends who makes it though, but yeah.
I tried it once, it was enough.
So, how would you tell someone nice to meet you?
Îmi
Încantat.
pare bine.
Yes, încântat.
Încântat.
If you're a woman, you will say încântată. Yeah? Îmi pare bine. This is also something that you say when you receive good news. So it can be nice to meet you or I'm happy about it. What is the opposite of îmi pare bine? Like you receive good news.
Îmi pare rău.
Sorry, bad news. Îmi pare rău, yeah. Îmi pare rău, that's I'm sorry. Îmi pare rău. The verb to be. Do you
Say.
remember?
Coffee.
Yes, this is very important. If you remember nothing from this level, please remember the verb to be. Be, yeah, that's to be. Okay, so how do you say I am?
Eu
Eu
sunt.
sunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on, you are.
Tu ești,
Tu ești.
And politely.
dumneavoastră sunteți,
Tu ești.
Dumneavoastră sunteți. And then we are, no, first it's he or she is.
El este or el ele.
El or
El
ea este.
este,
You could also say yeah. Este and
Yeah.
yes, same thing. We are.
noi suntem,
Yep.
You plural are.
Voi sunteți.
voi sunteți,
And they are.
Ei and ele.
ele
Yeah.
sunt.
So maybe the most important difference that you can notice here is that in Romanian we make the distinction between they feminine and they masculine. Yeah. So feminine and masculine.
In Spanish we do as well.
How do you say it in Spanish?
Ellas, it's the feminine, y ellos, it's the masculine.
Okay.
I'm probably saying with the Argentinian accent, maybe Elias or Elios will be in other countries. It's for me confusing because it's funny how when I say eu sunt, and you use as well sunt for plural, the same verb as singular and plural.
Yeah, so notice here, often in Romanian we don't use pronouns, so someone will just say sunt or ești or suntem, and you have to tell what it's about. So this is a bit tricky because sunt can mean I am or they are.
Exactly.
Yes.
On the flip side, if it ends in T, then it's always voi or dumneavoastră. And if it ends in M, then it's always noi.
Us.
And this is true for all the verbs in the language. So T is for voi and M at the end is for noi. It's finally something you can rely on. Okay, good. Now, what are the short forms? So you want to be able to also say this less formally. So instead of eu sunt, you could say eu us or
Yo,
remember this one? Yos.
Oh, I don't remember this.
Okay. They were in the video that I made for you. You can find it in the group under guides, how Romanians really say it.
Ah, I will find it.
It's Romanian or something.
It's called like that, the video? How Romanians really say it?
I don't remember the exact title, but it's in one of the first guides.
Okay.
Yeah. Tu ești just stays the same. Dumneavoastră sunteți stay the same. El îi or ea îi.
Do we see this EO anywhere else?
Well, yo means I.
I mean, this is just a pronunciation, or we will find it written as well?
You might find it written somewhere, but this is still informal language. It's not literary language.
Ah, okay.
Because all the other ones, they have still the same
Yes, so yo is
identifier.
Changes. Yeah. Eu changes into yo. But you will hear all combinations. You might hear eu îs, or yo îs, or yo sunt. You can find them.
In the Quizlet you made, when you say I am not short, you go with yo and not with yo.
Okay,
That's correct, just as correct.
yeah, I mean, this yo is informal, yeah? You don't have to speak informally, only if you want to.
Yeah, okay. But the whole short kind of says informal, I guess, no?
Well, there is a difference between short and informal. You can have short formal and short informal.
Okay, level A.1.1.2.3.
Something like that. So yeah, don't confuse short with informal. It's not always the same thing. Bun. El îi, ea îi. And see, now you have short and informal, which is yai. You will hear this, yai, which means she is. And here, yei, ele, îs. And yeles. Instead of ele sunt, you can say yeles. They are. Okay. Now, what are the negative forms? How would you say I am not?
Eu nu ești.
Eu nu sunt.
Eu nu sunt.
So there is no reason, Eric, why you would use the second person form for the negative.
No. I thought we were still on the short, so I said eu nu ești. I am not short.
Nus.
Nus.
Okay, yeah, I took a break. But okay, we're back on the normal long versions now.
So, eu nu sunt. And the short version, eu nus.
Okay, well, sorry for the pronunciation.
Eu nus.
Eu nu. Makes it actually easier.
Help me out to fill this in really quick.
Tu nu ești.
Tu nu
Yes,
ești.
tu nu ești. There is no short form for this.
Ok. Dumneavoastră nu sunteți.
Again, no short form. Then, el, ea.
Nu
Nu
ești.
este sau nu e.
This is the
Nu
most
e.
form. Nu este or nu e.
Nu e.
And if you want to shorten it,
It's nu-i.
nui. El, ea, nui. So whenever you have a hyphenated form in Romanian, you pronounce it like it's all just one continuous word. You don't
Nu-i.
use any gaps.
Nu e.
We are not.
Nu e.
Noi nu suntem.
Suntem.
Voi nu sunteți.
And
El, ele nu sunt.
ei, ele nu sunt.
Ei. Ei, ele nu sunt.
En ei, ele nu-s.
Nu.
Nu-s.
Okay, and there is one more thing that I want you to know with the verb to be, and that is how to say it in the past. I don't expect you to know anything else in the past, but this one is quite important and very, very helpful. It provides you with a lot of freedom of expression when you manage to put the verb to be in the past. So,
Fost.
yes, so fost, that's be. So how do you say I was?
Eu am fost.
Yes.
Well, fost. You were.
Tu ai
Tu ai
fost.
fost.
Tu ai fost.
El, ea a fost.
Yeah. So how about dumneavoastră?
Wait, dumneavoastră
Ați.
nu. Ați fi fost.
Why? Because it acts like a plural. It acts like voi. So this is same as for voi. We'll see soon, Ceci.
Okay, you see me confused there.
Yeah.
El, ea nu a fost.
A fost.
Scuze, a fost.
Noi.
Noi am fost.
Then voi.
Ați
Ați.
fost. Ați fost.
Și Ceci.
Ați fost. Ei, ele.
Ați fost.
Au.
Au.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the best strategy for you here is to remember, first of all, the participle form. That's the equivalent of the third form in English. To be was were being. And this is the one that we use, fost. And then what is the same for all the verbs are these middle words. These are just some funny conjugations of the verb to have. So, avea, to have. So this is a special conjugation. How would you put it in negative? So I wasn't.
Eu nu am fost.
Mhm. Yes. Eu nu am fost.
Tu nu ai fost?
Exactly. So nu goes before the conjugation a avea, of to have.
Mhm.
So if you know this, you can ask, what day was it yesterday? How do you ask, what day was it yesterday?
Ce zi a fost ieri?
Mhm. Ce zi a fost ieri? Okay. Good. The next topic after the verb to be.
Just one question. You say it's a special conjugation for the to have.
Yes.
If I just want to talk about having something that
You
is.
don't use this one, no.
No, okay.
Use the regular conjugation, which we will do in the next chapter.
All right.
Good. Question words. What question?
Ce,
Mm-hmm.
cine,
Cine,
And
unde,
also tell me what they mean. So,
Okay.
eh?
What?
What's that?
what,
What? Mm-hmm. Cine means
who,
Who?
who. How do you ask
unde,
why?
Can't?
a, de ce,
De ce?
Why?
That's why.
unde,
Unde, which means
where,
where,
where. How do you ask where from?
de unde,
de unde,
De unde. How do you ask when?
când,
Când?
Când.
Când?
And since when?
De când?
de când,
de,
Când. How about until when?
Pe când?
which,
Until when?
Pe când?
până când,
Până când?
Mm-hmm. How about from what country?
de ce,
Mm-mm.
nu,
It's not
It's
there.
from where, no?
de unde,
De unde terra?
No, that's from where country.
no,
So how do you say I am from Argentina?
eu sunt din Argentina,
Yes, so you take that and you put it in a question. From
Ce?
is the same word for from. What word did you use
Din?
for from? Din.
din, din
Din
ce
ce
țară,
țară?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes. Din Argentina, from Argentina. So
din ce
Yes.
țară,
din ce țară?
Din ce țară, din ce oraș, din ce... Ok.
Da. Din ce?
din ce oraș, din
Alright.
ce țară,
How do you ask how?
cum,
How about how much? How much does, as in how much does it cost?
Cât?
cât
Cât
costă,
costă?
Cât.
Cât?
Yeah, cât. How
cât,
Cât costă? Cât?
cât, it's how much,
yes, cât means how much.
cât,
Mhm.
cât,
Okay. If you know these words, then yeah, it's gonna make your testing really easy.
din ce,
How would you ask? Is this place free? Is it free?
este liber,
Liber. As in, is it
E
not
liber.
occupied? Yeah, not free, as in without payment. Yeah, liber. Is it free, as in not occupied, not taken? What if you want to ask, is it free as in it doesn't cost anything?
Yeah.
E gratis?
Gratis.
Gratis, like, no. Let's see. I really want to review things that are relevant. Let's see. Countries. Do you remember countries?
Do you remember what?
Country names.
Kind of.
So how do you say a country?
Oțara.
Oțară. And two countries is
Două țări.
Țări.
third. Yes. How about a continent? Very similar to English.
Continente.
Un continent.
Continent. Yes, Andrei, if you put an A at the end, that's more of them.
Un
Continent.
continent.
And two continents is
Un continent.
Două continente.
două
Eh?
continente. Yes.
Continente.
I think we
And the city?
Un oraș.
Un oraș.
like you use half of it, but okay.
Două
That's the bag.
orașe. Orașe.
Don't get them, they're the herbal.
Eric, we can hear you.
Sorry, yeah, the kid is sick.
Oh, I'm
I'll mute
sorry.
myself.
Yeah, o țară, două țări, un continent, două continente, un oraș, două orașe. How do you say North America? Literally America of North.
America de Nord.
America de Nord. And then South America?
America de Sud.
America de Sud. Salut, Greg, bine ai venit.
Ciao. Sorry for being late.
Salut!
No problem. Europe.
Europa.
Europa. Africa?
Africa.
Asia?
Asia.
And Australia?
Australia.
Yes. So, America de Nord, America de Sud, Europa, Africa, Asia, Australia. And Antarctica. Antarctica. Which you might not really need to know.
Is there a Romanian word for Oceania?
Oceania. Yeah.
Okay, because that's more correct than Australia, no?
Yes.
Oceania.
Oceania.
Let's be more inclusive. Now, how do you say Romania?
Romania.
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 I'm always
Andrei,
confused when I write Romania.
I want to hear you say that, Andre.
Romania.
No, it's Romania.
Romania.
Yes. Romania. How
So
about
it's just one diacritic in Romania.
yes. Yes, Romania.
Romania.
You don't hear any other diacritics. You don't hear a or a sh or a ch. So it's just in the middle.
Romania.
Romania. And the accent is on E.
Romania.
Like the stress is on E or Ni. Romania. Our neighbors. How do you call our neighbors from the West, the Hungarians?
Ungaria.
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 Then if we pass Ungaria, we will find what?
Austria.
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 That's how we pronounce all the vowels. Austria. How about Germany?
Germania.
Germania.
Yeah. And if we go to the south a bit, we'll find.
Really? You just stop at Germany? You got one more to go to the west, but no.
What if? Oh, I'm sorry, Eric. Tell us about your country, Eric.
No, it's okay. Let's go to the south. I feel it already.
So,
No?
yeah, Holland has many names. You could just say Olanda. And, yeah, you could say Țările Jos. They're not really down. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, they're almost below sea level, but
We are full below sea level, half of it.
I'm sorry about that. You're doomed. Okay.
Not yet. You see why global warming is so important to us.
The country in the shape of a boot is
Italia.
Italia.
Yeah.
okay. How do you say France?
Francia.
Franza. Franza.
There you go. France.
So you put the diacritics in France.
Yes.
Franza.
How about England or the United Kingdom?
Anglia.
Yes. You could say Anglia. You could say Marea Britanie.
Marea Britanie.
Or you could say Regatul Unit.
Unitad.
They're all fine. Anglia, Marea Britanie, Regatul Unit. Though I've been corrected by some because I didn't include North Ireland. Anyway, people will understand. It's too long if you say everything. Spain?
Spania.
Yeah.
And our brothers from the east, what's their name? That little country where they speak
Moldova.
Yes.
Macedonia. Yeah.
And if you want to distinguish between Moldavia and the region in Romania called Moldavia.
Republica Moldova.
Republica Moldova. Okay.
I think this is enough for the beginners course. Next, we talked about days and how to say things like the day after tomorrow. And let's see if I can make more room here. Oh, nice. A lot more room. First of all, how do you say day?
Zi. Or ziua.
Second, because I can't find the scroller. I don't know what it is. Oh, here it is.
What is the difference between zi and ziua?
We did that. So we have o zi, două zile, yeah, day to days, and then we have ziua. That means the day.
Ah, the day.
This wa is a definite article. It means the. How do you say a week?
O săptămână.
O săptămână. And 2 weeks is?
Două. Săptămâni.
And if you want to say the week, it's, you know, the drop the hat.
We drop the hat. Săptămână.
Without the cowboy hat.
So you take the hat off the last and then you get the and that means the. That's all. This is a very nice principle you can remember in Romanian. You find a word that ends in in singular. That's, first of all, that's always a feminine. And always when you want to give it a definite article, you just take the last hat off. Săptămână, the week. How about a month?
O lună.
O lună.
2 months?
Lună. Două luni.
Două luni. And
The month is without the cowboy hat. Luna.
Lună.
There you go. A year?
Un an.
Yes, of course.
And 2 years?
Două ani.
Doi.
Doi.
So then how do you say the year? Because you don't have a hat here to take off.
Anul.
Yes, anul.
That's because it's masculine, no?
Yes, nice. So most masculine nouns Take as a definite article in case. How about the season?
Anotimpuri.
Those are
Un anotimpo. Anotimp.
un
Anotimp.
You see-
Două
Doi.
anotimpuri.
What? Oh.
It's a neuter. I'm sorry, Eric.
Oh yeah.
Două
You think you get
anotimpuri.
it and then you don't.
Yes. Anotimpuri. Yeah, the season.
Anotimpuri.
Okay, good. O zi, 2 zile, săptămână, lună, anotimp, an. This is what you need to know regarding time. So how do you say today?
Astăzi.
Astăzi. And the short form is?
Azi.
Yes,
Azi. Azi.
azi. Mhm.
Azi.
Tomorrow?
Mâine.
Mâine. The day after tomorrow?
You can say it, Eric. We're not gonna laugh at you.
Poi mâine.
You're doing fine, don't worry. Poi mâine. And the day after the day after tomorrow?
Poi mâine.
Yay!
Poi mine. And Greg is there.
Poi
Hello, good
mine.
morning. Bună dimineața.
You can think of Rasputin or something like that.
Raspoi mâine.
How about yesterday?
Ieri.
Yes. And the day before yesterday?
Alaltă ieri.
Alaltă ieri. And the day before yesterday?
Rasa l'alta ieri.
Yeah.
He's so happy to say it. Rasa l'altă ieri.
It just rolls off your tongue, doesn't it? It's like music to your ears.
Oh, I'm looking for sentences to use it.
Well, now that you know how to say things in the past, you know how to use this. So, speaking of the past, how would you ask what day was it the day before yesterday?
Ce zi a fost
Mhm.
rasa l'altă ieri? Rasa l'altă
Da,
ieri.
ce zi a fost răsa la altă ieri, Ceci?
Ce zi a fost
Yeah,
rasa l'altă
rasa l'alta
ieri?
ieri.
So, how would you answer?
Sorry?
Azi e joi, ieri a fost miercuri și răsa la altă ieri a fost
Marți.
marți.
Rasa l'altă ieri a fost marți.
Okay, so
A
what
fost
are the days of the week? Let's start from Monday.
Luni.
Luni,
And then,
marți, miercuri,
Joi.
joi, vineri,
mhm,
sâmbătă,
sâmbătă. Remember this, sâmbătă. There are 3 diacritics. First one is a and the last 2 are
sâmbătă,
And finally,
duminica,
duminică. Yeah.
duminică,
All right.
Sâmbătă.
How would you ask, what month are we in?
în ce
Mhm.
lună suntem?
Ce lună suntem? And how would you reply?
Suntem.
We are in the
Suntem.
month of April.
Suntem în aprilie.
Mhm. Suntem în aprilie. Or you could say suntem în luna aprilie. Okay, so I took the hat off because it's the month. So we basically say we are in the month April.
April. Mhm.
So let's start with January.
Ianuarie,
Januarie,
februarie,
Februarie.
Februarie, then
Martie.
Martie, then
Aprilie.
then
Mai.
Mai, then
June.
iunie,
yes, that's in English. June.
Iulie.
iulie,
Okay, please spell them with a E, not a Z.
iulie, august,
August.
Septembrie.
septembrie,
Septembrie.
Septembrie,
octombrie,
mhm,
noiembrie,
Noiembrie.
and
Decembrie.
Minunat. Wonderful. Oh, by the way, we didn't review how to say horrible or terrible. Do you remember that word?
Grozav?
Grozav means great.
Ah, sorry.
It's similar. It's groaznik.
Groaznik.
So what I want you to remember is that when it starts with a E sound, it's letter E. Yeah, this is E in Romanian. Ianuarie, Iunie, Iulie. And most of them end with IE. Martie, Aprilie, Ianuarie, Iunie, Iulie, Septembrie, Octombrie, Noiembrie, Decembrie. Another place where I see mistakes is this M in Octombrie. Yeah, so Octombrie has an M in the middle, and Noiembrie has an E instead of a V. Yeah, so it's not Novembrie, it's Noiembrie, Octombrie. And Mai is again with a simple E. So letters like Y are not common in Romanian. Usually where you have a Y in English, you have a simple E in Romanian. Talking about the time, how do you say an hour?
Ora.
Ora.
Un'ora.
So it's a feminine word, yeah? O ora, două ore.
2 ore.
And how do you say a half?
Jumătate.
Jumate.
O jumătate. This is the official version. Două jumătăți.
When we say jumate, it's like a short version, like informal, or?
I'm sorry, I have to go down a bit because this is a bug in just a second. So o oră, două ore, o jumătate, două jumătăți. Yes, Ceci.
Ah, okay.
You were saying?
Just when people say jumate de ora, for example.
Yes. So
It's like informal.
short informal is jumate.
Okay.
Yeah, so the correct official way to say it is o jumătate de oră, but people say o jumate de oră all the time. So how can you talk about the weather? How do you say weather?
Vreme.
Yes.
Vremea. So,
And it's feminine. Vreme, that's weather. It's feminine. Vremea, the weather.
the weather.
So see, in this case, I have a feminine noun that ends in e. So I can't take out the head if I want a definite article. So then I simply
You put the a.
Yeah, I add the a, and that means the. Vremea, the weather. So how would you ask, how is the weather?
Cum e vremea?
Cum e vremea?
Cum e
How would you
vremea?
ask, how was the weather the day before yesterday?
Cum a fost?
Cum a fost?
Vremea alaltăieri?
Yes. Alaltăieri.
Cum a fost vremea?
And how would you say, it's good?
Fost bun? Fost bun sau bună?
Bună, yeah, because
Bună. It's feminine.
Feminine. And it was good?
Dar nu e adevărat. Nu fost bună vremea.
So how would you say it was not good?
Nu fost bună. Nu a fost bună.
See, so you need this.
Nu a fost.
Yeah. Why? Because if we go up, you will see this. El a fost.
Yes.
Third person for the past.
Nu a fost bună.
Nu a fost bună. Now, let's review some vocabulary regarding the weather. How would you say it's raining?
Plouă.
Plouă.
Ora.
Plouă. It is raining.
And remove the A, the hat. It's the rain.
So, o ploaie, două ploi. That's a rain, two rains. Yeah, the phenomenon, the noun. Can you say ploaie?
Ploaie.
Why?
How about it snowing?
Ninge.
Ninge.
Yeah.
Ninja.
Yeah. And how do you say snow?
Zapada.
Zapada.
Zapada. So,
Blows my mind how two different words are, like for snow and snowing.
yeah, but from ninja you could also say o ninsoare.
There you go.
O ninsoare.
Yes. So that's like the phenomenon of raining.
Snowing, kind of.
Oh, sorry, snowing. O ninsoare, and o zapada means snow. Yeah. Okay. How about it's cold?
Este frig.
Yes.
Yes, the
Yes, the
You could also
saurete we can use, right?
yes, you could say yes, frig, yes, rece. What if you want to say cold water?
Aparece.
Yeah, apă rece. We have an expression to get drunk on cold water. A te împăta cu apă rece, that means to get overly excited for nothing.
Te-ai îmbătat cu apă rece. That's funny.
Good pronunciation, Ceci.
Mulțumesc.
Like someone knocked on the door. Anyway, I hope nobody's stuck outside because I'm not going. Okay. How about the difference between frig and rece? What does frig mean and what does rece mean? Why can I say un frig, două friguri, but I can't say un rece, doi, or două. It's just
one is referring to outside and one is referring to inside?
no,
No.
has no connection with that. This is a grammar issue, not a. So this one is a noun. It's an
Yeah.
yeah. Coldness.
And rece, it's a adjective. I don't know how to say this in English.
It's an adjective.
I thought the one was more like a feeling and the other one was more like a state of being.
Guys, don't you remember?
Like you can say something, it's rece.
Yes. But if you
Like,
say something is frig,
mhm,
you can say there is frig somewhere, there is coldness somewhere.
mhm.
So this is a noun. Okay. What else? What else? We have 25 minutes left. Yeah, how do you say warm? That's a false friend.
Warm, it's cald.
Yeah.
It's called.
Cald.
Cald.
So this is like the difference between o căldură, două călduri, which means what?
I don't know how to say in English. A worm.
Yes, warm.
Worm.
Yeah, warm.
Worm. Worms. Okay.
So this is a noun.
Noun.
And kalt, which is warm. That's an adjective.
Can you say someone is warm? Like
Yeah, you can use it.
a warm person?
Yeah, you can definitely use it metaphorically. And you can also use rece metaphorically, like o persoană rece, cold person.
Oh, I call Romanians all the time rece. Sorry.
Hi.
Because I compare them with where I come from. It's
Oh,
too different. I'm sorry. I know you guys like to call yourself that you are the warmest Europeans.
I'm not sure about that, but yeah, there are colder people in this world.
Definitely.
Okay, so how
Chachi, are you from Buenos Aires?
No,
From
I'm
where?
from Santiago del Estero. It's in the northwest.
Ah,
yes, keep talking because I'm looking at my notes.
We are warmer there in the north.
is it close to Salta or something, or?
It's close to Salta, yes, kind of. We are
Ah.
like maybe 6 hours away, which is for us, it's close, you know, big country.
Yes, I know.
It's on top of Cordoba. I don't know if you heard about Cordoba.
Yes,
It's
of course.
like one.
I hosted
Okay,
people from Cordoba.
Oh, I love Cordoba. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, me too.
It's so cool. So you've been there or?
No, I only been in Buenos Aires and Tigre.
Oh, nice.
So how would you
But
say, have you been to Cordoba?
Cordoba. I fost in Cordoba.
And how would you reply in Romanian, Ellen?
Nu.
I wasn't. Help? Catchy?
Nu am fost in
Nu am
Cordoba.
fost.
Eu nu am fost in Cordoba.
But, and then you say another city that you've been to.
Buenos Aires.
Ci. Can we use ci?
Ci în
Buenos Aires.
Yes. Nu am fost în Cordoba, ci în Buenos Aires. Okay.
Claudia, sorry to interrupt. Do we find this back on the virtual notebook again?
Now I will put them as a separate picture in the group.
Okay,
please,
thank
please,
you,
please.
because I just have a training from work starting at the same time and I am not able to do both.
Yeah, don't worry.
So I'll see you Tuesday then for the exam. Thank you guys. Cheers.
Bye, Eric.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Eric.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I'm still
So-
here. I had to make a cup of tea.
How do you say, let's say, for example, a boy?
Un
băiat.
băiat.
Băiat. Un băiat. And two boys.
Două băiați.
Băieți.
But not două because it's masculine.
Doi băieți.
Doi băieți. Yeah, so this is for masculine. How about a girl to girls?
O fată.
Mhm.
Două fete.
Două fete. So this is feminine. How about, let's take a random word, a hotel. How do you say a hotel?
Un hotel.
Un hotel.
Două hoteluri.
Yes, nice. Două hoteluri. And what gender is this?
This is neutral.
Yes, so it's the neuter gender that acts like a feminine in plural and a masculine in singular. So let's highlight some things around here.
Yeah, the difference here between băiat. I see it now.
Un, doi, that's for masculine. Then you have o, două for feminine.
Okay.
Un, două for neuter. Yeah, 1, 2.
Oh, this is good to know.
How would you say, for example, in a hotel? In a hotel.
Într-un hotel.
Într-un.
Într-un hotel.
Într-un
hotel.
hotel. So why? Because you have un plus un. Yeah, in, un, and un is a. Un plus un is într-un. And how would you say in a country?
Intro.
intro, it's
Într-o.
you have un plus o.
Oh.
Într-o. Yes, într-o. And the word for country is
Într-o
Țară.
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 Într-o țară.
Yes.
Țară.
What if you want to say in the hotel? How would you say that?
Pe hotel.
That's on the hotel.
In the hotel.
Yes, that's it. Hotel. So it's
În
literally
hotel. Oh.
in hotel. Yeah. You don't need a definite article in Romanian. So the translation is in the hotel, but we say în hotel.
În hotel.
What if you want to say in the, I don't know, big hotel?
În,
word for
în
big,
hotel.
the word for big
El
is
mare.
Mare.
so,
În mare hotel.
the
Sau
other.
hotel mare.
So, în hotelul
Hotel.
mare.
Hotelul mare.
Right? You need the definite article. Why? You defined the hotel by using an adjective to describe it. In the first case, you didn't define it. It's just the hotel. You don't know anything about it, so we say in hotel. Now that you've added anything to describe it, now it needs a definite article. Okay, so how do you say in the country?
În țară.
In țară. And say in my country. And my in this case is mea. Mea.
Mea.
So how do you say in my?
În țara mea.
Țara mea.
So you define there as well.
Because you define it, now you add a definite article.
Țara mea.
Just a little glimpse on how definite articles work. And I wanted to distinguish between in a hotel and in the hotel. Okay. How would you say on the table?
Pe masă.
Pe masă. Near the house or next to the house.
Lângă. Lângă casă.
Lângă casă. How about under the car?
Sub mașină.
Mașină. Between, I don't know, between the computer and the power outlet.
Între sau între? I forgot the pronunciation. Între.
Yes.
Între. Între calculator.
Calculator.
Și priză? Are we talking about priză?
Între calculator și priză.
Priză. Între calculator și... ok, I add și.
Yes.
Calculator și priză.
In the backpack?
În rucsac. Cool.
In rucksack. See, we say in backpack. We only say in the backpack if we mention something about it. So we could say
în rucsacul este o pixuri. Este un pix.
Yeah, în rucsacul meu este un pix. Or în rucsac este un pix. Okay, so these are the words that place things in space. How would you say there is nothing there?
Nu este nimic acolo.
Nu este nimic acolo. Notice the double negative. There is nothing there. How about there is nobody here?
Nu este nimeni aici.
Nu este nimeni aici. Okay.
Clau, sorry, side note, could you post as well the notes from last Tuesday on the Facebook group so I can check? I know you guys have been studying the all the technology vocabulary a bit.
I
think I haven't found it.
It's not in the notebook. I don't know if it's not helpful. Just please remind me in a private message, okay?
Okay. I don't see it in the notebook. I see some homework, the photos.
Okay, let's remember some more politeness things. So, for example, how do you say please? Please.
Perog.
Yeah, so it's
varog.
Light and perog if it's more casual. Thank you.
Mulțumesc.
And when someone says mulțumesc, what can you reply?
Plăcere.
Cu drag. I always say cu drag.
Cu plăcere.
Clau, what is the difference, between mulțumesc and mulțumim? Mulțumim
mulțumesc is eu mulțumesc, mulțumim is noi mulțumim. Notice
the M, yes.
An M, then it's about us. So
okay,
you think in the name of more people, like the
okay.
Whole. Yeah, mulțumim. But then you could also say vă rugăm or te rugăm. Yeah, because you can put a ruga is to ask someone for something, and a mulțumi is to thank. And these are all also normal verbs that you can conjugate in different persons. How would you say excuse me?
Excuse me.
Da, so you could say scuze, and more politely.
Pardon.
Yeah, pardon. This is somewhere in between. Pardon.
Pardon.
Or mă scuzați.
Mă scuzați.
Mă scuzați. Or scuzați-mă, it's the same thing. It's just a different order. And what can you reply when someone says scuze, mă scuzați?
Nu-i nimic?
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't know if it's or nicio problema, right?
Nicio problemă.
Nicio problemă.
Nu face nimic.
Nu face nimic.
When someone says mulțumesc, you can also reply pentru nimic or
pentru nimic.
So it's like saying, no problem, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
So what is pentru?
For?
Yes, for. So it's literally like saying for nothing or for little. Meaning it's no big deal. Yeah. It's no big deal. Pentru nimic, pentru puțin.
It's the same in Spanish. Por nada.
Yeah. So I will stop the share for this because I want to open a new document because we wrote so much.
Great, I really need to print this.
And I prepared another file for us to write on, which is opening right now. What else would you like to go through now? What would be important for you to go through? Do you have any preferences?
For me, I would like to know what you guys talked about last class. I know you did something with the technology. It was just vocabulary or?
Yeah, so it was vocabulary about technology mainly, and it was also the last pages in in this chapter. So it was that text about Felix, who is from Morocco, and what he's doing.
Yes, I saw it
and
here
then
in the
placing
notebook.
objects in space. So like saying this is on and under and near and between and so on. So that's something you can find on page 30 of the book.
Yes.
There's one more really important thing that I want you to remember, and that is this distinction between to be and have been, and how we use this in Romanian. So remember at page 23 we had all these texts about different people that have been in different places for certain amounts of time. So for example, Vlad was telling us sunt aici de o zi. Yeah. So what does that mean? Sunt aici de o zi.
I'm here for 1 day.
No, that's the point. That's not what it means.
I am here.
False friend. It's not I am.
Oh.
That's the point. So this is why it's important, because it's very easy to confuse with the present tense. So because we use de, yeah, this sunt aici becomes I have been. I have been here for a day. Yeah, so this de means for, and sunt is translated with I have been. So it means I arrived a day ago and I'm still here.
Yeah, I understand what it means. I just don't know how to translate it like properly in English.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I understood that he is here.
I make this distinction because it can mean totally different things. So for example, if I say aici pentru o zi, notice
this
that
will
Romanian
be
is the same verb, but you don't translate it the same in English. In English, you would say, because we use pentru, say it's still for, it still means for, but this time it means I am.
Yeah.
And here for a day. Yeah, I am. And that means that I'm planning to stay 1 day. Yeah, so here, planning to stay 1 day. Oh, okay. And in this first case, it means arrived 1 day ago. Yeah. Okay. So then how would you ask the question, since when are you here?
De când.
Exactly. Go on.
De când ești aici,
De când ești?
You. De când ești aici.
De când
You
ești?
don't say de când tu ești aici.
No.
You don't.
So whenever you can get rid of the pronoun, you get rid of the pronoun.
Okay. Yeah, just saying ești. It's telling you that we are talking to you. Okay. De când ești aici.
And how would you reply?
Sunt aici de o lună.
So I have been here for a month. I have been here for 1 month. Okay. What if you want to ask, since when are you here? But this is This is the same thing in English.
Since.
Let me rephrase that. What if I say, so I'm going to copy and paste this from above so that we can compare it. So we have sunt aici de o zi. I will take this and put this here so we can take another example. So I might want to say, I have been here since January. Sunt aici. And how would I say since January?
Okay.
Din ianuarie.
Exactly. So sunt aici din ianuarie. And this din means since.
So you will ask din când este aici?
No, sorry, you would still ask the când.
De când este aici? Sunt aici din ianuarie.
So I have been here since January. Yeah. So still means I have been, and the din since. And the only difference is that in this case, a day, that's a duration.
Mm-hmm.
And in this case, January is a moment in time, in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a moment in time, we use since. Then if it's a duration, it's for or that. Okay, and we are out of time. So this is all for today, I'm afraid.
So we are meeting Tuesday at 9 for the exam?
Yes, we are meeting
Okay.
Tuesday at 9. The exam is going to last 1 hour. And whoever gets the highest grade will have a 50% off the next module. Chechi, you're like,
challenge accepted.
Good. You learn the small words like, how do you say and? How do you say but? How do you say at? How do you say until? In again, and so on. Yeah.
I have a question. What about me that I have to work on?
If you can join in the morning, then you can join in the evening.
What time is in the evening then?
At 6.
6. I think I'll be back.
You either join with the group at 9 a.m. or at 6 a.m. But you need to be in a group because there will be a time limit.
Yeah, I understand that. I might text you. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. So thank you everyone for today. Good luck.
Thank you, Clau.
And
frumoasă.
Bye.
ciao.
Bye-bye.
Pa, pa, pa.